Good evening. Some things do get better with age, I believe. Maybe you're getting older and you feel like, you can't see the perks of getting older because as a woman, you're bombarded with that idea that as soon as you reach a certain age, you're no longer relevant, you're expired, you don't have the capacity to seduce or to be successful or to find a life partner or all sorts of preconceived ideas that are related to your age, but your worth does not lie in your age. And speaking of that, I was thinking of one of the biggest perks of getting older, one of the biggest benefits I feel of getting older. As someone of 30 years old myself, I have noticed that over the past years, my tendency to want to please people has diminished a lot. It's not like I was a people pleaser. When I was a teenager, I remember that I probably unconsciously I was in some toxic friendships and I did have the tendency to maybe be hungry for attention occasionally to the point where it's not like I would actively go out and seek someone to give me attention or validation or friendship, but I couldn't say no to the toxic people. So like people came to me and I had friends in high school or whatever. And these people were not always good for me, but I didn't have the courage or the confidence or even the knowledge that they were not good for me. So I didn't push them away from me until many years later I realized that these people are not good for me. But anyways, my point is, yeah, I do believe that with age, experience, maturity, and wisdom, not just age. Age doesn't mean that you are wise or you're mature necessarily. Some people are very mature for their age, and some people are very old, but they have no wisdom or no maturity at all. So I do notice that in the past, I used to be extremely concerned without realizing that I used to be so concerned about people liking me. And very often we buy lots of stuff because we want to look good for others. I know you don't want to admit it to yourself, but I don't know where I read that article while I watched a video or something where the person said that if you analyze your expenses carefully and you try to remember what was the main motivation behind that purchase, for example, you will very often, in most cases, it is to look good so that people are happy with your appearance, people give you validation, you are accepted, or you manage to like a person is seduced by your looks, etc. We want to impress. It's not just a question of seducing. We want to impress people. We want people to like really make us feel good, and it's not a crime. But I, for my own part, ever since I've become conscious of that, now when I'm about to buy something, I really ask myself, am I doing it for myself or am I doing it for somebody else? Because see, it makes a huge difference. I am someone who knows how to take care of myself, and I'm not hungry at all to impress people. I don't think I've ever been hungry to impress people. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I might have felt very lonely at times, very sad, very sorry for myself, and almost desperate, but I don't remember having like gone out of my way to get somebody to like me or having wanted to look good to get somebody to like me as such, whether it's the opposite gender. I've never beautified myself with the aim of a guy having to like me, even till late. Like I've never done that. Yeah, I've wanted to look good for somebody whom I'm dating. It's not like I will not want to look good if I have feelings for someone, but that's something else. My point is like really the more you get older, the more you see the bigger picture, you realize what life is about, who you are. Your worth is definitely not in material things, not in your looks. And there is no, it's not even a question of like being a people pleaser. Why would you want to be a people pleaser? Like, you can't tell me that you want to please everyone. It means you don't really you're not really authentic. Like, who are you really? No one can please everyone. Even Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, they all had people who hated them, and yet they've done some extraordinary job on earth. You know, these are my heroes, these people are my heroes, but even then, you have people who don't believe in them, who don't appreciate them. So who are you? I really like that feeling. I think it's extremely attractive. It's extremely seductive. Someone who doesn't need validation, someone who doesn't crave fame or appreciation, or who doesn't crave for people to like them. I am extremely happy even if I don't have friends. I don't feel desperate at all for people to there are some people who always need to be surrounded. They can't bear to be alone. Whether it's at work, at school, at university, in events, in family gatherings, wherever they go, they need to have someone to accompany them. Even to go to the toilet, they need someone to accompany them. But I can confidently say that even if I have many shortcomings and weaknesses, which I have, I am extremely bold and strong and brave to the point where I have gone on a trip abroad without my family. I have gone to the cinema alone. I have gone to the restaurant alone. I have gone hiking alone, as in I don't know anyone in the group. I've done many things on my own. I've gone to a hotel alone, for God's sake. Like I went for a holiday, a solo staycation, and that was one of the bravest things I've ever done. And I think it's so attractive. It's so hot. Like if you can't tolerate your own company, who is going to tolerate your company? That's what I firmly believe. And I've never understood those people who feel embarrassed to be hanging out on their own. You're telling me that you prefer to hang out with any other random Tom, Dick, and Harry or any toxic person who doesn't even value you, but you don't care about yourself enough to take yourself out on a date. And believe me, like solo dating is a concept that has changed my life. I don't do it as often as I should, but solo dating, that's something that I wish I had known before. It's amazing if you want to build your confidence, if you want to stop being frustrated over man, or get over a heartbreak, or just like break the routine of your life. Just go out, or take care of yourself, like take yourself out on a date. There is someone who says, like, if you, for a guy, you can take the pain to wax, to go to the salon, to wear makeup and wear nice perfume and fancy clothes. Why would you not want to do that for yourself? I mean, doesn't make any sense, right? So I strongly urge you to stop being a people pleaser, to stop caring about people so much, to stop wanting people to give you approval for how you should live your life. Don't, like, people are not thinking about you that much. Stop taking yourself so seriously. You think people care if there is ketchup on your mouth or whatever? People just care about themselves, just like you're worrying about you, they are worrying about themselves. So don't, I honestly, I no longer care. Someone finds me gross, or if I don't want to wear any glamorous clothes, I'm in a mess, I've literally gone out, like literally in my PGs, and I feel like I already know my worth. I know I'm beautiful. Beauty is not like what you see outside, but I know who I am. So I have zero need to impress someone based on how I look. Certainly, yeah, I'm not saying that I'm the most confident person on earth, but that much is sure that I don't need people's approval in order to feel good about myself.